Okay, so what we're doing is called Bill Swersky's Superfans. It was a skit on SNL in the 80s, pretty popular, and it's where the Bears came from.
Alright, so here we go. Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to Bill Swersky Superfans. I'm Bill Swersky, and with me as always are the Superfans. Pat Arnold,
Hey, Bill.
Todd O'Connor,
Bill?
and Carl Wolarski.
How you doing, Bill?
Alright, we're talking here, live from Ditka's in the heart of Chicago, Illinois. The city of big shoulders, and home of course to a certain football team, which has carved out a special place in the pantheon of professional football greats. The team which is known the world over as the Bears.
The Bears.
Okay, by my watch we're about 13 minutes from game time. As you are sure aware, the Bears are getting ready for the big playoff game against the New York Giants. Now let's go around the room for some predictions. Pat?
The Bears, 62-3.
Okay. Todd?
Bears. 79 zip.
Oh really? You don't think that the Giants will score?
No, I do not. The Bears' defense is like a wall. You can't go through it.
Alright, how about you, Carl?
I say Bears. 52-14.
Oh, what? Come on.
I'm sorry. I gotta give the Giants credit. I think they'll give the Bears a game.
Alright, leave them alone. That's prerogative. As for my prediction, at game's end, there won't be two teams of contrasting moods heading off the field, my friends. One gloom, one gleeful. The gleeful of which will be the Bears.
The Bears.
74-2. I mean, after all, our civic pride is on the line. Because let's face it, if New York were to somehow beat Chicago, we'd never hear the end of it.
Oh, they would love it over there.
You know, it's absurd, really, that we would even have to waste our time comparing ourselves to that crime-ridden rat hole.
Absolutely.
I mean, for example, which building would you rather have? The Empire State Building or the Sears Tower? Pat?
Sears.
Carl?
Sears is taller.
Todd?
Sears.
Sears.
The
Sears.
Alright. Now let me shift gears here for a moment. What is God's role in this? Obviously, he's rooting for the Bears.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have put them in Chicago.
That's right.
That's right. The question is, now did God create the Bears and make them superior to all teams? Or is he simply a huge fan and Ditka made them superior to all other teams?
That's a tough one.
Alright guys, here's your food. Who had the bratwurst?
I had the bratwurst.
Alright, bratwurst.
I had the Polish sausage.
Alright, knockwurst and pork chops.
Yeah, please next time bring the food during the commercials, darling, alright?
Just doing my job.
Yeah, alright.
Could you guess that, Phil?
Okay. Well, I see that it's almost time for the foregone conclusion that is today's game.
Not gonna be pretty.
Bears.
Bears.
Now, gentlemen, let me ask you this. What if the Bears were all 14 inches tall? You know, well, so high. Now, what's your score of today's game?
Against the Giants?
Yes, give them a handicap.
Bears 18, Giants 10. And that would finally be a good game.
Yeah, it would be a good game. Mini Bears 24, the Giants 14.
What about Ditka? Would he be mini too?
No, you would be full grown.
Oh, then mini Bears 31, Giants 7.
Oh, hold on. Then I changed mine too. I thought it was a mini Ditka.
Okay, gentlemen, another scenario. The Bears, they don't make it. The plane is delayed, and the only one to show up is Ditka. Ditka versus the Giants. Okay, score, gentlemen.
Alright, after the heart attack, I gotta say Ditka 17, Giants 14. He just barely gets by.
Alright, that sounds exciting. Perhaps you know a late Ditka field goal.
Bears.
Bears.
Okay, as you fans know, sports celebrities like to frequent Ditkas. And odds maker Danny Sheridan has just sat down with us. Now Danny, what would the point spread be for a game like that? Ditka versus the Giants. Now remember, it's only Ditka, not the regular Bears team.
Okay, I'm gonna say the Giants by about 800.
Great, Danny. Now, are you from New York?
He lives in New York. Eh, Pat?
You like it there? You can stay there as far as I'm concerned.
No, it's just that it's one guy, you know?
Yeah, that's alright. Just take your crack pipe and go home. Get out of here, Danny.
Yeah, go shoot somebody with a gun.
Alright, now let's get back to our discussion. Bears versus the assembled choir of the Heavenly Angels.
The whole choir?
Well, Seraphon, Jeroboam, the whole 9 yards.
Angels.
Angels, but it's close.
Bears.
Alright, Ditka versus God in a golf match. Now, he's a good golfer.
Ditka.
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 Well, I see they're setting up the 40-foot screen, so I guess it's game time. Now, you enjoy the game, folks. Now, remember, next week, Bears, Niners. Alright, now Bears versus Stephen Douglas in the debate. What do you think?
The Bears. The Bears.
Alright, our second one is another super fans. This time, instead of Bill, we have his brother Bob because Bill is recovering from a heart attack. And we have a special guest in this one. And this is the actual person in the actual SNL too, so it wasn't a cover, and you'll find out who it is.
Alright. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Bill Swirsky Superfans. I'm Bob Swirsky, sitting in for my brother Bill, who is recovering from his most recent heart attack. And with me, as always, the Superfans. Pat Arnold,
Hey Bob.
Carl Wolarski,
Hey, Bob.
and Todd O'Connor.
How are you, Bob?
Real good. We are coming to you, as always, from Ditka's Restaurant in Chicago, Illinois, birthplace of the baby back rib, and home to a certain undefeated team, in which come January will be hoisting a certain Super Bowl trophy over its collective head. A team that is known as Da Bears.
The Bears.
Ugh, that was me.
Very nice. Alright, by the way, I should mention that Todd was kind enough to show up today, even though earlier this week he had yet another heart attack.
It's alright, Bob. Actually, this one was just fibrillation. So I just gotta limit my pork intake to 400 grams a day.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, well, the doc says I have a small piece of Polish sausage lodged in the lining of my heart.
Good luck with that. Now let's turn our attention to another dynasty in progress. Doubles.
Doubles.
Okay, gentlemen. The Bulls are preparing to defend their crown. And gentlemen, the only question is not will they repeat, but how many times.
You know, I don't think we're talking a repeat, a three-peat, or even a four-peat.
That's right. We're talking a minimum 8 feet.
Absolutely.
Which brings us to our very special guest. You know him as the Airman.
The Air Man.
Here he is, Michael Jordan. Alright, Michael. I do know the boys have a lot of questions, so let's get started. Gentlemen?
Yeah, well, Michael, what about the Olympics? You're representing our country. Isn't there concern that these games are a little lopsided?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just play these countries by yourself?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think they'd let me do that, guys.
What if you could have 2 players? Say you and a certain coach did.
That's already unfair again.
Yeah, that's no contest.
If I may shift gears for a moment, gentlemen. Coach Ditka versus the Hurricane. Who would win?
Ditka. Ditka.
Hold on. The name of the hurricane is Hurricane Ditka. Is everything okay?
No problem, just having another heart attack. Almost done. Done.
Very good. Very nice recovery. How many heart attacks is that for you, Todd?
That makes a baker's dozen for me.
Yeah, I've only had 6.
Well, that's something to shoot for, Carl.
Bob, you don't mind if I say something, do you?
Of course. Go ahead.
Well, it's just about the Michael Jordan Foundation. It was established about
Oh,
5 years ago
sausage.
by my mother. I mean, I'm really proud of it. You know, it was established in the Midwest. I think it helps a lot of good cases. Cases like the Ronald McDonald's House, Lung Cancer
Balls.
Midwest, HIV Research Fund, etc.
Sausage.
I really think it's a good organization. I just thought this would be a good time to express my gratification about the whole ordeal.
Bears.
You know, you don't mind. I think it's very important, alright? Is that okay? It's a family thing. My brother's in it, everyone's in it. You guys don't mind, do you?
No, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, that's important stuff.
Absolutely.
Now, thank you for coming out, Michael. But before we sign off, Todd here has a special ritual that he would like to perform in honor of the Bulls. Todd, as you can see here, is standing in a hula skirt and a coconut bra. Todd, when was the last time you performed this ritual?
January 26, 1986, when the Bears won the Super Bowl.
Okay, you may proceed.
Double, 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 double.
Yeah.
Clear, clear, all clear.
Double, 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 double.